Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. It always seems impossible until it's done. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. For to be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. Do not judge me by my successes, judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again. A winner is a dreamer who never gives up. A good head and a good heart are always a formidable combination. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Poverty is not an accident. Like slavery and apartheid, it is man-made and can be removed by the actions of human beings. There is no passion to be found playing small, in settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living. I stand here before you not as a prophet, but as a humble servant of you, the people. I am not a saint unless you think of a saint as a sinner who keeps on trying. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. It is not our differences that divide us. It is our inability to recognize, accept, and celebrate those differences. Money won't create success, the freedom to make it will. We must use time wisely and forever realize that the time is always ripe to do right. Man's goodness is a flame that can be hidden but never extinguished. Courageous people do not fear forgiving, for the sake of peace. We must strive to be moved by a generosity of spirit that will enable us to outgrow the hatred and conflicts of the past. It is what we make out of what we have, not what we are given, that separates one person from another. I like friends who have independent minds because they tend to make you see problems from all angles. I am not an optimist, but a great believer of hope. Real leaders must be ready to sacrifice all for the freedom of their people. Difficulties break some men but make others. No axe is sharp enough to cut the soul of a sinner, who keeps on trying, one armed with the hope that he will rise even in the end. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. We must be the change we wish to see in the world. I am the captain of my soul. Resentment is like drinking poison and then hoping it will kill your enemies. If you want to make peace with your enemy, you have to work with your enemy. Then he becomes your partner. There can be no greater gift than that of giving one's time and energy to help others without expecting anything in return. A good heart and a good head are always a formidable combination. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. One of the things I learned when I was negotiating was that until I changed myself, I could not change others. Let freedom reign. The sun never set on so glorious a human achievement. Lead from the back, and let others believe they are in front. When people are determined, they can overcome anything. There is nothing like returning to a place that remains unchanged to find the ways in which you yourself have altered. There is nothing like returning to a place that remains unchanged to find the ways in which you yourself have altered.